Today I'm getting my much-needed puppy therapy. I get to forget about work or even moving into our new home. They are truly my escape, and so I spend a lot of time with them. But as much as I get out of this, the pups benefit too. At this age, puppy socialization begins now in the form of human interaction, and boy do I give them a lot of that. So while Leia is taking a break, I'm giving them extra nourishment and just spreading the love. So join me for a few moments and tell me if you can see how soothing this is for all of us. Between 3 and 16 weeks of age, puppies go through what they call a critical socialization period. For just about 3 months at the beginning of their lives, puppies are like little sponges, soaking up information about the world as fast as it is presented to them. When you're a puppy parent like myself, your number one most important job is socialization. It's critical to start as early as their senses begin to materialize and mature. Remember, by the time these puppies go home with their new families, the critical socialization period, or rather that sponge window, has shrunk to less than 2 months. So it's my job as their human puppy parent to start the process of socialization as early as I can. Most people interpret socialization to mean teaching a dog good interactions with other dogs or humans. While these things are essential to nurturing a well-adjusted dog, socialization really means introducing your puppy in a safe and positive way to all the possible sights and sounds, as well as touch, that will be part of their world. If a puppy is super socialized during this important developmental period, he'll most likely believe the world is a safe and happy place. Then again, if he's not well socialized, he'll likely be neophobic, which means fearful of new things. This is a common condition in dogs rescued from puppy mills. It's challenging to own and train a dog who is afraid of everything new he encounters. Worse, the neophobic canine is also a strong candidate for developing fear-related aggression. But if you remember from my previous video, touch is the very first sense that these puppies have. So it's important that they associate human touch with a very positive experience. In this case, they recognize my scent and the feel of my hands with, well, a good meal. You can see how comfortable they were climbing onto me. And by now, they are not anxious when we hold them in the air. And that's a big deal. Pound for pound, it's the equivalent of King Kong holding you up in the air. Wouldn't you be a little bit frightened? And for the Cane Corso pup, socialization doesn't mean he's happy-go-lucky and he's never met a stranger. Socialization means being neutral. You don't want your pup to be afraid nor overly excited by the world and the other animals and people around him. Basically, you want him to be unbothered and unfazed. He shouldn't be frightened by a car passing by, nor should he be ready to jump on the labradoodle walking on the other side of the street. But the only way to achieve this type of neutrality is by experience and exposure to the world. I'll start these pups off with lots of interaction with humans, dogs, and other animals, but it will be the responsibility of their new families to introduce them to their new worlds. For those who travel frequently, getting the pup used to car rides, crates, and even escalators is important. Whereas those families living in more rural environments will need to consider introducing them to farm animals and even loud machinery. And don't forget children of all ages, disabled people who use canes or wheelchairs, and even men, particularly those who are tall with deep voices. While lack of exposure to new things is one cause of under-socialization, inappropriate exposure is another. And if you're not careful during your socialization efforts, you may inadvertently set your pup up to create negative associations with parts of the world around him. In that case, you can actually sensitize your pup to the things you're introducing him to. That is, you can make him afraid of them, the exact opposite outcome of what you want. But for now, my focus is to keep it simple by teaching them how to trust and love humans. Did you know that puppies go through emotional development alongside all their physical growth? Remember, they are learning all sorts of new stuff from their mom and litter mates: how to walk, how to play, and how to explore the world. They learn what they like, what scares them, and what makes them feel safe in the world. They learn social skills, and they are ready for consistent human interaction. And they also learn how and who to love. While some may think that this is not important, too much, or even over the top, I submit to you that it is essential that these puppies get this type of interaction. And our pups are always better off because of it. So as I'm getting my therapy on this lazy afternoon, I believe that these little babies are enjoying my company as well. But let me know what you think. Do you believe that this represents socialization at this young age? And if so, what are the benefits? And if not, what's the harm? While you're busy typing away, I'll continue to enjoy watching these little goobers twitch and growl while they nap. I'm pretty much trapped under this puppy pile anyway. Thank you again for tuning in and following us on our journey. If you appreciated the video, leave us a like. Feel free to share your respectful thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.